This right here is easily one of the coolest bikes in the market right now. It's the Aniioki A8 Pro Max, and the main claim to fame here is the combination of a huge 52 volt, 60 amp hour battery and dual motors. 1900 watts in the rear, 1600 watts in the front for a combined wattage of 3500. That makes this ideal for people that need both a lot of power, speed, acceleration, and that range figure. But even aside from these standout features, I love how the bike comes standard with so much nice equipment. For instance, here are the tires. These are much higher quality than you usually find stock on a bike. In fact, you can buy these tires off of Amazon, and they're the kind of tire that most people end up upgrading to. You might have also noticed that the brake rotor is comically huge. And brake rotors are a relatively cheap component, and I've never understood why most bikes come with a super small rotor. The calipers are also quad piston. Other nice things include mirrors straight out of the box, a full length twist throttle, full suspension chassis. So we have a unique kind of dual coil in the back with an optional air fork in the front here. Fenders come standard front and rear, a rack, and the seat here, they opted for a custom kind of motorcycle bench seat, which are way more comfortable than saddles, but it retains the ability, much like a bike seat, to be height adjustable. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the bike also comes standard with not just a brake light when you squeeze the brake levers, but turn signals in the back here. All right guys, we're out here in the field, Aniioki A8 Pro, and we got my cousin Pat over here on the Mantis X. He's gonna ride with me, should make this more fun. He's also new to e-bikes, so I'm gonna start on the Aniioki, show you guys what it's all about, but then we're gonna get him on it and see his impressions.
All right, ready to rock and roll?
Whoo, let's do this. All right. Get that front wheel burnout with the dual motors. But I gotta say guys, this bike is a ton of fun to ride. The dual motors is a unique experience. The combined power, 3,500 watts, but the range, I'm still at 98%. And we're a couple miles into this ride already. And the figure is just not budging. That's awesome. I'm also having a decent time keeping up with the Mantis.
Nice. Are you on the highest power mode that has to offer?
Yeah, so right now I'm on the highest power mode.
Okay.
We're accelerating, I'm on full throttle right now, almost a full charge, 98%. So yeah, this is fully open right now. I'm hitting 36, 37, 38, 39. And if I tuck a little bit, maybe 40 miles per hour. There we go, 40, 41. But we are going slightly downhill now. 42. So it's a zippy bike for being only 52 volts, and that comes down to having two motors. That makes a huge difference. Whoa. I will say, again, it's my first time riding this bike, but the handling is different than I'm used to. Having all that weight in the front wheel, that front motor, it makes the handling, let's just say front heavy. So like taking a turn here, it does take some getting used to. But I will say the comfort on this bike is very nice. The riding posture, it's upright, similar to the Mantis X. So Pat's riding position is fairly similar to my current riding position. And the seat here, I love the decision to go with that motorcycle bench style seat. It's large, has a good amount of padding, and it's comfortable. Okay, we just switched bikes. Pat's gonna give it a go. So far, this bike is down to 91% charge, and this one's already down to 71. So big difference right there.
First impressions, the throttle response on this at the start is way too much. It's like all the power all at once with the slightest feathering of the throttle, which gives you that front wheel spin. that probably can be fixed by like taking it out of power mode 5, but like you shouldn't have to do that every single time you start, you know?
We'll try it, put it down to power mode like 3. But I think power mode 3, yeah, it's still the same response, it just limits your top speed.
It's still the, yeah, I don't know, like, that's something that I would imagine can be fixed with tuning. But yeah, it's a lot, man.
I mean, you got some pep to it.
The way I describe it is like the throttle response is almost a little laggy. Like I turn it and then it really launches, and then when I let go, it still propels me for like a fraction of a second, which is like, I don't know, it's fine. Something you get used to quickly, but it just coming from the Mantis X, it's a very different feeling. It's a sweet bike. I haven't done much turning yet. That's the next thing I need to figure out.
Yeah, you're gonna feel that weight in the front wheel.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, as you hit that bump, I saw the suspension work. How does the suspension feel?
The suspension's really nice, honestly. I mean, it's softer than the Mantis X, I would say for sure. Like I'm purposely taking these manhole covers here, but it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good overall. Like the ride is definitely nice. It's a more relaxed feel for sure. Now, does this thing have regen braking of any kind or no?
No, that does not have regen braking because it has geared hub motors that have free spinability. So yeah, there's no way to have regen on that.
Fair.
But I mean, how does the braking feel?
The braking is nuts. Also, like the accelerator, jarring. Good ability to brake is always a good thing. Dude. That was like half throttle, by the way. You don't think the front motor is weaker than the rear, am I correct?
Yes, by like 300 watts.
Yeah, so I guess maybe it's like more of the weights in the back, which is why the back wheel doesn't burn out as much. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, toggle that middle button between them two motors and feel the difference. And yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah, so let me see. Okay, so now I'm on rear only. Oh, night and day. Absolute night and day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? You almost can't keep up with traffic with just one motor.
Yeah, listen, I would say you have to have them both on. And that's why, like we keep saying, you really need a dual motor setup if you're not mid-drive, at least is my opinion.
Here, keep it in single motor, at least for the launch here, and see how you can keep up, and then switch it when you need to. All right, let's see. See the difference in launch. Oh
yeah, it's completely different. It's definitely not enough power. All right, I'm gonna swiftly switch back to like it gets there, but it takes too long. What's the horn like? I don't want to beep at these people. Yeah, that's much better. That's a proper horn. Yeah. Dude, look at the pedaling, how ridiculous.
Yeah, the pedaling is a little bit goofy. I mean, we got the seat all the way down. You can raise it up, but this is the cruising mode. A big test here that's kind of happening in the background is like, if you get that bike, can you keep up with a friend that has like a Sur-Ron? And I think the answer is yeah, we can easily ride together.
Absolutely. As long as the Sur-Ron's not trying to like absolutely rip it, like you can ride together for sure.
Let's stop here.
Woo! Tesla's brakes. Still 80% state of charge.
Still 80%? Oh my gosh, you got me jealous. I'm at 59.
Yeah, that's a major advantage of this for sure.
We switched back, and I remember that we have some trails here, so we're going to see how this bike does off-roading. If I had to guess, the dirt bike is...
It's going to win?
Going to be a bit more capable. But let's see. I mean, all this low-end torque, the all-wheel drive nature.
This is a ton of fun, man. I'm so impressed by that bike you're on. Like, it's ripping through this.
I know, right? All-wheel drive.
It's so unique. It's just such a unique drivetrain.
Well, guys, that was our very fun 33-mile ride that brought us down to a 48% charge. I'll go ahead and leave this bike linked below if you guys want to check it out. You will definitely be seeing more of it on the channel because it's just so much fun to ride. It can keep up with bikes like the Mantis, and the range is absolutely insane. I might even do a full comparison between this and the Mantis in the future if you guys want to see that video. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.